is rolling its way out over onto the interwebs. My name is Brian. If you happen to be new, if you're watching this as a VOD, be sure to like, sub, share, comment, as it's a huge way of, I guess, helping these out. Today is day 1, season 2 of New World. This is the newest update, latest features, content, raid, stuff has been all entered into the game, and needless to say, I've been very much looking forward to it. You'll notice the UI in and of itself is much more snappy, way better, I guess, in terms of that, and it feels like it's setting the future up very nicely for in-game controller support. Now, just as a reminder for everybody, today is a call-in show day. I'm hanging out in Discord. You can use the command Discord to get the link if you're not a part of it. You can come hang out, say hi. All I ask is have a decent mic, not a lot of traffic going on in the background of the call, so that way we can have a fun and productive conversation, especially as the game develops. And for those of you who are curious, is the game worth it? I clearly think it is. Also, I would say that if you've ever been a fan of RuneScape, this is a RuneScape for adults kind of game. I guess the best way to describe it is this is RuneScape for adults. It has the visual fidelity, so many cool things going on, so much to be excited about. But anyway, I'm gonna hang out, play some season 2 stuff. Feel free to jump in and join me on voice if you want. Feel free to ask any questions that you might have. Shout out to Rooster Joyful. Thank you guys so much for being here. And Gamer Dad for life with the resub over on Twitch. Thank you so much. If you guys, there are Twitch drops going on right now. You can use the drops command to kind of check your status. So be sure to jump in on that as an option. I would love for you to be able to get those rocking and rolling. And when controller support, which they have officially said is coming, I don't know, I'm getting some random static noise. When controller support officially gets here, are y'all hearing that static at all? Like, it's just like there's a noise that has a little bit of a static. I might just drop audio. Oh, it's in-game chat. That's where it's coming from. Hold on. So whenever an update happens, settings can go a little wonky. I was like, why am I hearing this random static? All right, where is... That's those volumes. How do I turn off the in-game chat from other people running around? It's healing, notifications, preferences... Social? Voice chat mode. Yeah, we're gonna disable that. I was like, what is that random noise behind me? Okay, cool. Yeah. I forgot where I was going, but Gamer Definitely, thank you so much for the resub. 27 freaking months, man. You, sir, are a freaking legend. All right, let's take a look at where we need to be going, what I should be working on, and if we need to go make any other adjustments, we will. Let's go ahead and I guess focus on something that has always eluded me. A little outpost rush with the cross server stuff. I'm gonna jump in on that while I quest to see just how quick this could be. I don't know if anybody's doing outpost. Oh, I need to be back there to be able to do it. Uh-oh, 1 second. Sometimes there's a bug that I have in my controller setup that I have to fix. And it eludes me. It's a mode issue, and that's why I cannot wait for native controller support being added into this game, because that's going to be a huge benefit, dude. It's going to be so nice. What's up, Eli? Eli just joined in the game. Been in last update I heard 4 hours, up at 4:30 in the morning, but stayed for the stream. Oh my gosh, dude. I take care of your health and get some rest. I would love... Oh, I got invited to Outpost Rush. This is the fastest it's ever happened. This has never happened to me. I play at such weird times that it's like getting an amount for Outpost Rush is just like bring in that cross server support. But Eli, we're glad you're playing New World. If you have any questions, you're always welcome. You're here. We're really glad you're here. So I don't know. Oh, friendships are being accepted. That's a fun little... random error. All right, guys, I'm not gonna promise you're gonna see any skilled kind of gameplay today, but Outpost Rush, I have a lot of fun. I might change up my build. Might be doing some stuff. Like, is it re-accepting all my friend requests and stuff? Because I've always they've been working on the game. We know controller support's coming. Once native controller support here, it's going to be so much better. So I'm excited, dude. I've been like, the weakness of Outpost Rush for me was always like, I don't want to sit down and waste so much time. What's up, Fi? How you doing? How is it going, man? What's going on, Ismail? How you doing? Yeah, it's something with that. I got to get that fixed. Fi with the re-freaking sub of Prime. Thank you so much for 14 months of support, man. We really appreciate the heck out of you. I want this game to come to consoles. I want this game to come to consoles. I think it would be a real good addition, but it just needs the controller support before you can start really having that before you can start having that real like conversation. Let's go. All right. You're not going to witness the best kind of gameplay. I'll just pop that out there. Oh, I hit the wall. I was hoping to put that on somebody. Ooh, hello. Let's get some mats. Let's get some mats. Oh, and they didn't skin? Okay, okay. I see how things are. Boom, baby. Dude, if this game, yeah, Xbox, bring it. We know Lord of the Rings, which is going to be the same engine, is coming to consoles. I would go out and easily put money on that this game is going to come to consoles. It's in the red. I love that. I love that so much. Falling back. There we go. Let's pop that there. That guy hits hard. Oh, here we go. Oh, gotta run. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, they got me. Oh, well played. Well played. Let's see here. All right, we'll respawn. Dr. Caden, what's up, dude? Hey, Brian, I thought it was the 4th of July. Could not celebrate it. Was diagnosed with... Oh, gosh, no, dude. Oh, man. Are you going to be okay? You can see a video from Work to Game YouTube channel. What's up? So, yes, Chris is now back at the work side of the Work to Game, which has really been, I think, good for him overall. Like... You guys, your support is beyond amazing and absolutely incredible. But like when I've talked to like other content creators, it's not even just like Chris at Work the Game. Like I'm talking about, there are a lot of people who are like, fundamentally, it's just like 2023. It has changed the game, man. Like there is just not enough support or resources to go around. And that's not to say that that's on you guys. It's not y'all's job. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Like there's just a wave of them. Where's our guys? Oh my gosh, that was awesome. So if you have a Prime sub over on Twitch, when you go to sub, it says use Prime sub. That's a free, easy way to use those Bezos bucks, guys. Also, be sure to use the drop command on Twitch, so that way you can make sure that you're making progress on your drops. Going for it. YOLO! Oh, I love it. You're going blind. Oh no, dude. Dude, I'll be praying for you, man. I'll be praying for you. Please, Lord, bless Dr. Caden in his eyes and give him somebody to help him through this process. That's got to be very scary. I'm terrified. You know, like, dude, that just sounds terrifying. If you ever need to talk, you just want to like blow off some steam, man, we can always jump in a Discord call and hang out, dude. Like, you know. Can we hit him? No? Oh, this is great. I love it. Are they even, are points even being made? Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, like, YouTube is slowly doing its slowness. Like, it's ridiculous. Are we going out? I can't seem to... Oh, I can hit him. There are side exits? Okay. Oh yeah, they are winning. Dude, season 1 D4, let's go. I wonder what that's gonna be like. I don't know. Come on. Oh my gosh. Hi, what's up, Chili? Can you only do it on the PC version? I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna... I'm gonna stay in the woods. Outpost Luna lost. And there's the corrupted portal. I have not done this mode enough to know if I'm doing anything right or wrong or in between. There we go. Hey, cool. Take it. Take it. Need to eat some food. Probably a big part of it. Got any good seasonal food? I want to find a monster. Ow. Oh, it feels good. This is how we learn, Bruce. All right, thanks guys for the follows. And we lost. 6 deaths, no player assists. A lot of... I need to probably bring in my healing pure build. All right, cool. I love that. I love that a lot. I'm still getting those friendship accepted messages over here on the side. All right, let's see here real quick. All right, season activity card. Nothing's on that. Okay, no big deal. All right, let's go with my. Okay. Wonder if I have anything better. So that's my, yeah, the hand. Focus. Intelligence. Focus and con. I'll play with it. Oh man, I I need to do a much better job of cleaning out my inventory. I just like, I'll probably end up breaking a lot of it down, and I'll be like, and end up like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. I mark a lot, like anything that's legendary, I put a lock on it, and I'm like, I'll review it later, and then later comes and I never get around to it. But I got a lot of carrying capacity. I play a lot. Okay, so Brett, the best advice I can give you is teaming up with your partner and literally just coming up with a schedule that works for everybody. You're gonna have to obviously compromise. It's not gonna be something that works all the time, but ultimately, just like, all right, like, what's a good way? Because at the end of the day, like, you're not gonna look back at life and be like, man, I wish I spent less time with my kids and playing a game. But you can find a good balance to where you're like, yeah, it's nice to get together and hang out and chat it up and stuff like that. Woo! Cutscene!
The Babylonians called them Akilu. The Egyptians, Shah Nishen. Its meaning, the Devourer.
A Devourer.
Vested with the power of the Titans, even the ancients could not control them.
Ooh.
But our tribe, the blood of the sands, earned their trust, learned to speak to them, and in time, we fought together in battle as one.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
We called them Sahul Sahar, the heart
of the desert.
But when the ancients vanished, the Sahul retreated deep beneath the sands. We heard them no more. Their eggs remained, but were plundered by the wicked. We failed in our duty to protect them. To preserve the last of the eggs, we sent forth bearers to hide them until the day of prophecy. Their locations scattered to the winds. But the eggs are still alive. And should they awaken without the blood of the sands to tend them, the world will know the true meaning of Devourer.
Oh my goodness, this is great. Let's freaking go. The Real Couch asks, will I have to finish the main story to access the new content of the season? The answer is no. You can, in fact, they've actually opened up Brimstone, so there's no kind of quest line that keeps you and prevents you from going there at level 1. So yes, you just have to log in and play, and the seasons themselves aren't quest locked behind doing previous stories or things like that. So you can just jump into the current season and then pick up the other stuff going on right now. Man, Doctor, I honestly, like, I wish you the best, because, like, I don't want to, like, say this, lightly or dismissive, but I hear when it comes to especially eyesight, like, eat pot. Like, I've heard a lot. I've had a friend who's had chronic pain, and a devout, actually, he's a pastor up in Tulsa. And he's gone to me like, dude, like, the medicinal qualities of, like, marijuana have been game changing for him, his ministry, and the things that he does. And it's funny because it's like, you know, like we weren't, you know, him and I went to high school together, really deep friends, and it ends up just being kind of funny. It's like, oh, here he is in his early 40s, and he's like, I'm a pothead. He's like, he's not, but we were just having a good laugh about that. So, all right, cool. Now I need to go back here. So let me, actually, I might run and just grab these new teleport locations, because why not? And then why not? Why not put myself back into this? I want to do the 3v3 arena, not gonna lie, but this doesn't have cross server play yet, where this does, and that makes getting into matches instantaneous. This is so fun. This is gonna be great. So this is so good for me, because now I can finally really start diving into this content, stuff that I've avoided due just to the natural restrictions of my life. Game the Griff says, my kids were born when I played WoW, and I quit WoW, and they were 5 and 6. I feel ashamed. But I needed that magical axe. Oh man. Yeah, the best thing to do is, I want to be a dad who's present for his kids. I want to be a dad who spends time with his kids, who I guess essentially who, like, well, you could say who wastes time with his kids. Like that's my big goal. That's why you don't see me stream at night. Like, streaming isn't really where it's at. I think what you're seeing right now, and will streaming ever become a big thing again? Yeah. And there are big streamers. Yeah. But it's like we're talking about lottery winners at this point, as opposed to like, oh, just keep grinding, just keep going live, just keep doing this stuff. It's like, you know, I make content that you guys can watch on your own schedule. You never need to be with me when I'm live, and I'm live maybe 2 times out of a given week. You know, that's it. Like, there's, all right. Let's get it, baby. So I think a lot of people, and I'm not trying to bemoan them, like they might like certain goal of their life, like I'll be like, oh, I want to be a streamer. It's like, no, like I think of it like being like, be a content creator and have streaming maybe be a fraction of your content. Everything else should be gathered around things that give you the opportunity to have a life, that give you an opportunity to have a family, that give you an opportunity that you don't look back when you're 60 years old and regret it. And I think we're going to see so many people. There's going to be this whole industry of people who almost feel away like cheated or had, like, you know, the rug pull out of them because they felt like they could be these lottery winners. How many full-time streamers are neglecting to have a family or start a family or get out of debt? Like, it is going to destroy them. And I'm not saying this lightly. I'm saying this from somebody who goes and looks at the situation and says, this is messed up. This is dangerous. People, like, oh gosh, and there's no cure. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I need more wood. I need more wood. Let's talk about something serious and then proclaim, oh, I should go get some more wood. All right. Hashtag trending. All right, let's go. Now we're going to get that wood. And like, so when it comes down to it, I see, and the thing is, there's an addiction here, right? There's an addiction to people hitting that go live button. I feel it as a non-full-timer. Like, ooh, maybe I should be live. Maybe I should do this, that, or the other thing. And it's exciting. It can be fun to be live. Oh, cool. I guess somebody finished that door. Let's go ahead and see if I can finish this door. Give ourselves a little bit more protection. Oh, gosh. Oh, massacred. That scared me. I got caught off guard. Respawn. Good. I'm glad to see some of y'all in chat understand what I'm laying down. It's like, I want you to win. I don't want to be just an enabler saying like, oh yeah, it's easy. You just got to do X, Y, and Z. It's like, you got to put in like a lot of work. What does that work look like? That work looks like you need to make content that's searchable and discoverable, because then you can let the system and the algorithm work for you rather than you work for the algorithm and the system and you like having to brute force yourself into trying to have some level of success. All right. Brett says, I'm always available for my kids and I would rather spend all my time with them, but my therapist said that I have to come up with some. Oh yeah, dude. Like being a parent, you also got to take care of you. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm going to run in with my wig, my cloth armor. I want to get a kill today. I want to get a kill. What's up, Fido? Guys, be sure to use the drop commands. Make sure that your account is configured so that you're earning progress for the drops today. You want to make sure you got your Twitch linked up to your New World account, that you're also making that progress. You can check it via inventory. You will need to claim the items. There we go. Bring in a healer. GG's, guys. GG's. Yeah, that's what I love. There you go. Sweet. That was fun. All right, game question of season 1 stuff I missed available. Just move on. Just move on to season 2. Just move on to season 2. Oh, brutalized me. Brutalized me. Right. Yeah, the season pass, I still think needs a lot of work that could be hugely beneficial to us as players. And honestly, like, as far as it goes, it still is kind of lacking some of the features that I want to see. Like, there's no real seasonal progress bar, right? And I think that if they added in the ability just for us to have like a player aptitude level, like that'd be huge. There you go. GG.
Come on, man. Let me take you to Pound Town. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna
Wow,
love it.
thank you so much.
It's gonna be amazing.
Real Mr. Swag resubbed tier 1 for a month. Subscribed overall 7 months. Thank you. And then Old Boss, dude. Thank you so much for that support. I really appreciate it. Downtime has already happened, Daniel. We are live. This is it is go time. This patch was not delayed. They did it on time, baby. Let's freaking go, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. I'm so glad you guys like the content, man. It's so much fun to get to talk to people about games. And occasionally, yes, we get those people who are just like, games have never been better. Like, this has been one of the best years for video games. And people are gonna find a way to be mad about something, I guess. Out of a need or desperation or something like that. Yeah, I'm not spending PTO. I've worked a lot of hours already this week, and then I'm just basically taking a long lunch. So stream will roughly be 2 hours, as per my usual. And if anybody that wants to jump in on the Discord call, just have a good mic and come hang out. Focus it on the objective. Score is frozen. Oh no! Blast it all. Oh man, how's the move going, dude? The patch is great. Like, there is so much good things, and it's setting the game up itself for continual more good things. Namely controller support. Like, not gonna lie, it's gonna be sweet. But you can see it in the UI. You can just feel it in the overall quality of the game. And honestly, this is, season 1 got delayed, season 2 didn't. Let's freaking go, baby. Oh, come on. Snoit. I'm like, not just that, but then you have to stack on top of that the upcoming expansion. So this is like a really good step, and I think what we're going to see is like some really fun surprises come the expansion, which is going to be just even better. 1 second. My wife called. I'll be... My wife just called me for permission to spend $4, and I'm just like, please just spend the $4. I love hearing your voice, but I think we have a little bit of a miscellaneous budget that can easily fall under. We're not over on the miscellaneous budget. I think our miscellaneous budget, like for just random stuff, is like at $200. I don't need to give permission to spend $4. She's so frugal. She's so frugal. Like it is a blessing because she like will not waste money. Come on, Ryan. Come on, get out of that. Nuts. I'm gonna get it going. So this is what's called OPR, Outpost Rush, essentially. And the big change, the big thing about this season is OPR is now using cross-server technology. So this is the first step. They're bringing cross-server technology for the dungeons, for the raids, for all the modes, all the content. And that is going to be a huge help for this game. It's unfortunate that the rest of the cross-world stuff isn't scheduled until Season 4. This is Season 2, so you can do the math on that one. That's one of the things that you'll have to like be aware of. Come on, Ryan, figure it out. And that just makes things easy to get into. So one of the things, like I've never really done OPR. I've done it like a couple rounds, but it ended up being like, why would I when the wait time between them is so large and so painful to do? Finally able to like take part in this as a content. I do like the ice gauntlet. That might be something I... Yes, we got it. We got the post. Oh, I got a new achievement. And in that achievement, that takes me out of 69 team. Oh, yeah, buddy.
I like pulling my
Nader, thank you so much for the Prime sub, guys. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got free Bezos bucks that you can drop on anybody that you want. It does not have to be here. But if we thank you so much for using your free Bezos bucks on us, and be sure to be using those every single month. They do not auto expire. Whoa! We did it! Each Flounder, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, dude.
Too much emotion. I can't handle this.
So, I would put money, Dakota, on that this game will eventually come to consoles because you want people to you want Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is coming to consoles. Lord of the Rings is built on the same engine as New World. Therefore, it would be silly for them not to put New World on consoles so they can get used to that overall experience. And that's a lot of part of what we're seeing here. Yeah, the link is in the description and in the pinned comments if you want to come jump over here. And then you should, because you can use the drop campaign. You can get some cool stuff. And you should. If you have Twitch and you support Twitch, jump in on. Get out of that. There we go. Stand in the good stuff. Stand in the good stuff. Yeah, outpost rush, dude. This is a fun mode. Like this is a lot of fun. Oh, I'm out of wood. Oh, he melted me, man. Yeah, so, but when we're talking about actual in-house development, my OPR build is, I'm that of a healer right now. This is kind of my PvE build, like, yeah. Yeah, if you're not following on Twitch, guys, follow on Twitch. Hit that follow button. We appreciate it. Oh man, murder the healer. Oh, I'm still floating around. Oh, all right. Oh, dude, like the changes they make in it is just, I feel like every time we're moving right now. They were in this position where I felt like they were taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back pretty consistently. Right now, I feel like they've gotten in a groove where we're actually taking 2 steps forward every kind of big patch. And cross-world OPR is an absolute win, I think, for people who especially like PvP. But if you don't like PvP, it's still a win because you can still decide to jump into it and not have to sit here and struggle with no end in sight, you know? What the hell, man? I could not get away from him. Yeah, like the fact is, because we were all nervous. Like we were all sitting here going like, is season 2 really going to start when they say it's going to start? Because we haven't had that experience with the team yet. And understandably so. Like as a software and developer, like I feel for what they're doing, you know? I feel like for what they're doing. But as a player, I'm just like, come on, man. I want them to have like a natural win, because they're always going to fight against that kind of that mindset, right? Of people who are like, oh, you were this way in high school. Well, it turns out, like, guys, like, did you learn your lessons? Did you figure it out? And the answer is yes. They're learning their lessons. They're communicating about it. They have a great game. It just has a game that needs things. It needs people, features, systems, content. Like all of these things are a function of time, So let's go. Let's get that time going. Okay, I need more wood. That's if Jack, you're listening to any of this, let's go and just make a montage of me talking about needing wood. Come on. There's 2 of us. There's 2 of us. Oh, but people still define it as that, dude. Like, people will define anything that they don't like as pay to win. Gamers use it as a label to try and dissuade other gamers. And even if a game was a true pay to win game, I'm not the person in charge of your budget. You do what you want with the money, with your money. I don't care. I'm just not going to engage in that system. You lose me as a potential customer. But I don't know. I'm just kind of over the talk about it. Play the game if you like the game. Just know what you're getting into. And so I shifted my focus to the conversation about that is to all about teaching, teaching parents, specifically parents, because in my mind, it's really all about the next generation of gamers, about what these systems are and what they need to be on the lookout for. What do some of the terms mean? And so that's essentially how I choose to spend my time. I've been working right now on the back end. Well, I've been doing some building some stuff as part of my education in terms of .NET 7 Core. I'm saying that poorly, but they just call it Net 7. And then on the front end, I've been learning Vue 3, but on the back end for the project that I'm on, we've been using Vue 2.6 for the front end for the application itself. And so it deals there's a lot of stuff that actually goes into that, but it's been overall really fun. Yes, I saw that 16 got updated with even more controller options. That's going to be something I'm going to jump into. I haven't, I think maybe I'll be actually streaming some 16 tomorrow to kind of get, see if I can't get further. I'm on the There Be Monsters quest line. Oh gosh. Come on, use my spell. Come on, why can't I use my magic? Let's go. Gosh. Yeah, don't expect it to be like, oh, now Brian's all of a sudden streaming way more. It's just that I'm trying to finish. I want to finish Final Fantasy 16 kind of as a live experience to have just those moments captured, so I can look back on that in the future if I want to, and then essentially kind of shifting into it will, maybe I'll do, like I like the lunch and loot that I did with Diablo 4 this week. That was fun. And then, just keep kind of, chipping away a little bit. My streams are generally shorter anyway, so they're more event driven. Do all the streams. I don't have that ability. I was even talking to some full-time creators who are doing well, and it's like they realize, like, when they jumped into this, they all of a sudden were like, oh, I'm now working harder than I was working a normal job, and you have so much more stress because there isn't a consistency in it. And I know that there are people who like win big, but I feel like we're talking about lottery winners at this point. All right, got the gate open. Ooh. Some controller support would be good. Might switch to keyboard and mouse, see how I do. I'm any more accurate. A little bit more more accurate for sure. That's how I need to play this mode more competitively. All right, let's go. Let's go. I love the greatsword. I have my other setup with that, but I was being more aggressive. Now I'm kind of going more into this as a healer. I'm just gonna run back. Not trying to feed anybody any death. Yes! Victory, baby! Woo! All right, heck yeah! All right, cool. Got some stuff. So got some seasonal reward. Let's go ahead and continue. Hey, all right. Currently 300k in healing. Player kill assists 18. All right, look at this, guys. You were here. You were here when this happened. You were here. Oh, man. Thanks, guys, and welcome in. If you are new, I'm new to this mode for the most part because we did not have cross-server support, and trying to get into a match in these weird random hours just never worked out. Clearly, obviously, more people are playing because of the Season 2, but just having that cross-server support, man, that feels really good. All right, cool. Any journey stuff on that? No. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at was it F? Where's my character? Achievements. Claim all. Cool. I'm at 46.5%. You can see here the PvP stuff haven't done much of. You know? So factions, duels, 1 of 5. Control points. Oh, cool. I'm making some progress there. Wars. Haven't done any wars. Outpost rush. Okay, 1 little victory. Grace under pressure. Win outpost rush. 5 team play battles. Perfect. Finding my way. 25. Win. 50 wins. 100 wins. 200 wins. Oh, cool. All right. Kills. Personally defeat another 500 other players. Hell yeah. Let's see if Rena's popping off. Dude, the music in this game is sweet. Thanks, chat. I've already been to this travel zone. Oh, hello. All right, accepted to the arena. Let's do it. I think this is the new map. 1 second, Julie's calling.
Way to become a version of you can be proud of. Somebody that Warrior of Lights enjoys slaying.
Teammates' faces. Remember them well.
right. We did not get the new level. Yeah, I was muted. I was on the phone call. Let's rumble! Oh, bollocks.
Victory is within the red team's grasp! The Reds take the round, but this match is far from over!
I like the announcer. I wish we could get him in the OPR.
Three, two, one, destiny awaits!
Come on, get out of that. Come on, guys.
Is this not why you are here?
Kill the healer. I need to play much less aggressively. You got a long day ahead. You're finishing with Skate Disco and starting with a new world. Nice.
Next victory from the jaws of defeat. Well fought, Reds. Prepare yourselves for death and glory. Three, two, one. Make this a clash to remember!
Just gonna run. Get out of that, come on.
A brilliant strike!
Brilliant strike, all right.
A blue player has fallen! Another round! Another chance at glory! A desperate last stand!
Oh!
The Reds look unstoppable! For
Oh,
now.
I did much better that time. Anticipates. I'll take it. right, cool. All right, guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go help Julie unload the groceries. How do I leave? Okay, there we go. All right, cool. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, Wolby, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Welcome back, Solemn. It's been 10,000 years. The world has turned into a desert, and here we are. Yeah, you never know if I'm coming back when I go downstairs, not gonna lie. There's a chance that there will always be something else that pops up. Oh, Chris says they're going to jump back into the game. Only expertise levels around 550 now. Not sure if that effect that you can do. You can do a lot with 550, Chris, and with the systems in game, you'll probably boost that up. Now, there are bigger changes coming down the line. We know with the expansion this fall, but don't let that stress you out. Don't make playing the game work. You know. There we go. Big old scorpion. I'll give him a little ground. Yo, what's up, Rooster? Guys, don't forget to use the drop campaign. I mean, type in drops. That way you can make sure your account is linked up for them. And you get drops, I think, every 2 hours. So for every 2 hours, and whether that's here or that's on anybody over on Twitch, just be sure to have that set up, linked up. Drop campaign should give you all the information you need to know, the drops command. And then you can be sure to earn the latest and greatest stuff. So, thanks for being here. And if I missed any activity or anything like while I was gone, thank you guys so much for that support. Take the grave offerings. How brutal is that? Yes. There's another travel point up here. I'm gonna run and grab that while I'm at it. Also, we are on Maramba. What's the name of the server? Marama. And if you guys are part of that server, want to join in the company, we have a company. Right now, there's just 2 of us online. Me and Nastrin. Report fishing attempt link, and that was the attempt. Oh wow, dude, how many people did you catch with that, dude? When was the switch? Question mark. What did I miss? I guess chat's talking about something. I'm confused. They add in so many of these fast travel points. Mounts aren't. I wonder what effect mounts will have in play. What's up, dude? Dude, man, I'm having a great day, man. I've worked a lot this week, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of a longer lunch today and put some hours in, see if anybody can get some drops. Oh, so I got those fast travel points. Let me, oh, I can recall to end because I'm a genius. And I'll do that. Boom, baby. You have, so you got over 1,000 people with 300,000 mailboxes? I got you. Nice, man. Report fishing attempt. Crypto. Oh, when did the server switch happen? Sorry, I'm now connecting some of the things that I've said. I think the server migration happened a couple of weeks ago. So when it comes down to it, the yeah, like I hopefully, I don't know if I've got all the commands updated, but we're trying to keep those all up to date. So I won't switch servers on you guys. So when I tell you where I'm playing, that's where I stay. But we got migrated, so it wasn't that we actually swapped servers. The system actually said, hey, we're gonna join all of you. So if you were on Orafina, you're now on the same server without having to deal with any of that. New this game, what do you recommend? Okay, great question. So let's start with that. If you're brand new to New World, I would recommend, first and foremost, like just kind of taking it and enjoying the quest line. You'll see the main quest lines as a part of these symbols right here. And that is one of the things that will be really good for you to follow. However, don't feel like you're wasting time. New World's a game where the end game starts at level 1. Everything you do on your character, whatever weapon you're leveling, whatever your trade skill you're doing, is benefiting you, and you're contributing to the overall game economy, which is also a key part of the end game. So everything you do is end game minded. So if you have the idea that you're going to sprint to level cap and then the world's just going to like, oh, you can do that, but you're going to end up finding yourself going back and saying, oh, maybe I should go and level up crafting and gathering. If you just play for the fun of it and not a job of it, you're going to have an amazing experience. But the easiest way to kind of get into it is follow the quest line, let the quest line kind of guide you around, and then,
hero who
you know,
leads the silver
check out the other stuff that's all happening at the same time.
I am Malik, leader of the Blood of the Sands. We have much in common, and now a shared cause as well in recovering the sacred eggs of the Devourers. It is our sworn duty. From the mural you learn the history, but not the tragic state of the Blood of the Sands. Our order has long since lost its way. The descendants fallen lost or gone mad.
On Matt.
After we decipher the rubble, we'll restore the legacy of the Blood of the Sands. We will resume our proud traditions, honor our covenant with the Devourers until our sacred duty is fulfilled. Oh, our obligation extends far beyond that. But yes, that is our priority right now. I've hired a sage, Sadiki Musafa, to study the rubbing from the wood. If you would be so good as to go and see him. He shall help us track down the eggs. Lost for centuries, at last the hour of their restoration is at hand. Once we have the locations, we will set out straight away. My offer is simple. For whichever eggs you retrieve, you receive a reward.
Easy breezy.
Of course, it's our duty to the Devourers. We prepare for our journey even now. The urgency of the task is the only reason we need mercenary assistance. Now please, get the rubbing to Sadiki, and anything else he needs.
All right, excellent. So Sadiki, I go.
Ah, you must be the mercenary Malik hired to venture into the ruins. I hope you didn't encounter too much resistance. Let's have a look at the rubbing from the mural.
All right, so chat asks, is the Azeroth pack worth it for this game? If it's on sale, yes. If it's not, I'd have a hard time recommending it, and I would just say pick up the base $40 edition and then choose what various different glamour items that you have. But I believe the game at this time, at the time of this recording and this live stream, is 60% off, which is a great deal. So yes, it's absolutely worth it, especially at that discounted price. Otherwise, oh, you say you already bought it. Welcome in. Yes, enjoy it, man. Yeah. Oh, man, that's so freaking hilarious. Yes, your purchase was perfectly fine. Now, if you're spending money on credit cards and living in debt, I've got tips for you to help get you out of debt. You deserve to live life debt free, and it is possible, and people are going to try and stop you, and they're going to tell you you're crazy, but it can be done. And I've done it, and I'd like for everybody to join me on that, because that will just be a better life for everybody. Amen.
Excellent. Yes, I can make out the basic elements, but to decipher these words, I'll need samples of the desert tongue, the original language of the blood of the sands. Where might we acquire such things? No, Malik is not a blood descendant. And if any even remain, I suspect the language has been forgotten. But their people once traded in the Great Bazaar outside the city. There may be old coins and tablets there I could use. Excellent. I will attempt to decipher what I can while you venture forth. Bring me whatever you find at the bazaar. Hopefully that will help me glean whatever information remains.
Yeah, there's a lot. Welcome in, Benny, by the way, for jumping into the stream and also into New World. We're really glad you're here. The key aspect is, again, New World's endgame starts at level 1. Take your time. Enjoy. Like, what I usually end up doing is I kind of set up a shop. So getting a house is a real key indicator. So I have a house here. You can have up to 3 houses. Your houses are going to make it so much easier to get around the game, the world, but also gives you a place to store up many things. And I end up just kind of hovering in one zone. If I bring up my territories, you can't see it because it's off screen because I'm playing in ultra wide screen right now. Everfall right here is like level 53. I think the level cap for every zone is 300, but I tend to kind of set up shop and just kind of live in a zone, right? So Frosty asks, what's the Azoth edition? The Azoth edition is like, I think $80 or $90, and it comes with a lot of the extra glamour stuff that is, you know, in the game already. And they kind of just bundle it up as kind of like, if you think of a collector's edition that you would have digitally, where it's going to give you a lot of extra stuff in game. Now, all the stuff you get in game is just cosmetic. But that's going to be up to you in this case. If you already own the game, you could still, I think, get most of the stuff. But I think it's also, again, because the store is on a rotator, you might not be able to pick up everything right now. But I think there might even be an upgrade. I'm not so sure. But when it comes to stuff like in the game, I am a sucker for the emotes. So you'll see that I buy every emote that is humanly possible to spend money on. And then I still got some stuff that I need to work on. Looks like this one is although I'm not buying these because they're like on a timer. It's weird. So yeah, I've got I've got lots of stuff. One sec. I'm actually playing on GeForce now. I'm gonna close the game real quick because it seems like a little bit of visual degradation. Dude, mounts are coming, man. Mounts are coming. Ooh, Octopath Traveler 2 is coming. There. Oh, it's here because it's July. Hold up. It's on the summer sale. As well, add it to my cart. All right, I'll do that later. Oh man, dude, Square Enix games are finally starting to roll out on GeForce Now, man. Oh, an Octopath Traveler, the base game, is 50% off. All right, I need to make sure I pick those up before they go off sale. I haven't heard anything about flying mounts, Benny. What have you been hearing about that? I don't want to see true flying mounts. I would have no issue with gliding mounts, but if they add flying mounts to the game, like that would be a world-changing thing. That would really change a lot about how the game's enjoyed. You probably wouldn't see anybody because they'd be all just floating up in the heavens. Yeah, mounts are coming with the expansion. I I don't know if you'll have to buy the expansion to get mounts, but that's essentially when it's coming down. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of emotes, man. All right. Where do I need to go now? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I haven't ever been there. Let's just use this fast travel point because we unlocked it. I mean, who knows? I would personally think that the best kind of mount that could add, that would have that kind of feature, would be a gliding mount, where you jump down, you know, from a high spot and it glides, as opposed to like, oh, I'm just gonna fly up, because I think that's the difference. Now we do know that Throne of Liberty is gonna have that kind of, but it also has the grappling hook, so you kind of like fly, you kind of glide, grapple up. So far, I'm really enjoying it. The OPR, cross-server OPR, is such a nice feature. It is very enjoyable, allows for easy access to getting into that content, and that's what you want to do. You know, you want to play a game that doesn't make it unnecessary to play. Make it like just waste, like downtime isn't like the goal, you know. Where I'm just like, oh, I wish I could play this mode. Like, no. All right, and then I needed to get 3 faded coins. Oh, treasure. Buried in the sands. The new content, level 60. I wouldn't say so. I think the storyline is, but you're not cut off from the zone itself. Yeah, because like the monsters that I fought and everything are level 60, so you're going to have that. But there is a lot of other adjustments that the game takes part. You know, where are you running off to? What level are you, by the way? Like, I think the season pass technically opens at level 25. All right, cool. I was talking to Dominic. Said asked how season 2 is going so far, and then Sky said level 60. Oh wow! Welcome to New World, Sky. That's awesome, dude.
Ah, my bold partner. I'm glad you've returned. It seems the cipher the Blood of the Sands used when hiding the eggs is associated with the elements. The secret to unlocking the hiding place of the first egg lies in a key called the Word of Water. Exactly. I suspect it is a keystone. and will unlock the ceremonial chamber where the egg was hidden. I've already shared this information with Malik, and presumably he and his followers have set out to find it. No, but you should also visit the ruins to locate the key. Malik's people are dedicated, but they're not exactly scholars. I suspect you'll have better luck finding the Word of Water than they will. The mural indicated that the Word of Water will direct you to the ceremonial chamber where the egg is hidden. If you're smart, you'll recover the egg before Malik, and then collect your reward. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck. Oh, wow. That's really close. Oh, yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, I go with whatever gives me the most survivability, truly. Oh, these are legendary gypsum casts. Interesting. Fascinating. These are big things in terms of upgrading your levels. So good, cool. All right, that's a whole nother use of umbral shards and gypsum orbs, which is great. All right, now I can open these bad boys up. See what we get. Boom, plate helm of the century. So constitution, refreshing, power shot, human ward, luck. Nice. Open next. Ooh, boomstick. Here. Cool. Leather coat of the warden. Constitution dexterity. Great sword of the ranger. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at what we actually got. I might hold on to you for that dexterity. Break you down, break you down. Boomstick, kind of cool. I'm going to hold on to you. Guess I want to upgrade you. Great Sword of the Ranger, that's not legendary. Great Reaper of the Assassin. Shield. I'll just get rid of you. Yeah, perfectly salvaged. I don't really care for what you have stat-wise. Devourer's gloves, constitution, focus. I'm gonna hold on to you for now. Oh, this is regenerating. Interesting. I'm gonna lock on that. I might enjoy that regeneration. You'll notice that like items that have this special kind of glow are named items, so they're even more rare, and they have other kinds of stuff like that. We're on Maramba. That's the server that we're on. What do people mean by skull armor? I think it's that set, but I could be wrong. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just carrying a bunch of stuff. I'll work on that. Is this updated? Yeah, cool. There we go. Thank you very much. Dropping that command in there. Summer Medley event, fair event is it has not yet been this year. I think that kicks off later this summer. I don't know the start date, but I would assume here maybe next week. Oh, nice, Sky. Send me a friend invite. Let's see here. I'm Bryn Zalazar in game.
If you're here to taunt the man in the cage, could you at least spare a splash of water? Or some other drink? My throat is parched, as you might imagine. I can endure the taunts, but not the thirst.
So you just hit O, and then you just start typing in the name.
These fanatical
On the
bastards
keyboard.
believe anyone else in these ruins is a trespasser. Last time I checked, no one's had claim to this land for centuries, but they didn't want to hear that. Obsessed with finding some dusty old rock. So you're chasing the legends too? I could help, you know, if you help me. Find the key to spring me from this cage, and I'll give you the secret these ruffians have no hope of learning on their own. Sadly, these rogues already found the keystone, but I'm betting you could liberate it from them. What they don't have is what I offer. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find the chamber the keystone unlocks.
I need to defeat guys and get a key. We're on Maramba Brambo. Marama. Yeah, I just accepted. Thank you. All right, got a key. Sweet. A word of water. So servers are now cross-server if you're in OPR. The rest of the cross-server stuff is scheduled for Season 4, and we just started Season 2. So sometime this winter or January, February.
Get the word of water and the key to this cage, and we'll do business, my friend.
I thought I did. Oh, now it's saying I can do it. And I was like, open cage. There we go.
I'll need to rest here. My legs are like iron rods after being in that damn cage.
So OPR is Outpost Rush, and it's the content that it's a level 60 PvP. It's 2 teams of 20 fighting over 3 control points and a couple of monsters. So it's PvE
I would have
VP.
been tempted to give these brutes some payback, but you seem to have done the job well enough. I suppose it's now on me to uphold my end of our bargain. I'll tell you, my word on it. But let's get to a safe place first. Out of sight from these togs and out of earshot. This way. I know a spot just outside the ruins.
Yeah, like they have these the seasonal stories that kind of take part. There we go.
Now, I must ask. I've encountered religious fanatics in the ruins before, but you hardly seem the type. Why are you caught up in all this? Haha, now it makes sense. Normally I'd ask you to cut me in, but that would be an unfair demand under the circumstances. Tell me this much, though. The people who hired you, they're looking to grind up the eggs for spell components. No? Why should I give a damn about some dried up old eggs? Truthfully, I'm not even sure the chamber is still there. But if you do get the egg, I'd suggest you know who you're dealing with. Ensure their intentions are sensible. The wastes near the pools of Orcus, among the geysers. If you get in, there's no guarantee the egg's still intact. If it is, however, before you deliver it to your patron, meet me in New Corsica. I might have a better offer.
Cool. Oh, and the story is broken. One of the we've seen that happen from time to time. So for OPR though, just so you know, like you can get into your game menu and modes. Outpost Rush level 60, 3v3 arena. You can do it any time, and then they have kind of the leaderboard component. But that's not really a mode. It's one of my feedbacks. It's like, why is this under the modes? All right, okay, that's where they want me to go next. Let's look at what time it is. Cool. I think I have enough time to continue down on this quest. I'm gonna head to here though. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh, goodness gracious. Federico's notes. Been working on collecting the lore. More Federico's notes. Perfect. I'm guessing his third note is over here. Yep. Awesome. If you guys haven't seen, I love this feature. I've been working on getting all the different stuff gathered so you can kind of see where you are in your collection. Absolutely love it, because then you get even more lore. So on a controller, you have a couple of options that I've got mapped. Now, the native controller support's coming, so that's going to be a huge help. I think you have to hold the start button. Where's it? Triple tap? Yeah, triple tap to get into fishing mode. And then sometimes it brings up the map. So, like, it's not a perfect system, but it does the job.
How have you been streaming since 12:30 and you're all alone in here?
I don't know. Just nobody felt like jumping in, and that's okay. I'm not going to judge them.
Well, they're a bunch of butts. Because who wouldn't want to hang out with you, dude?
Oh, man. Thanks, dude. How's your day?
It was good.
You get off work?
Complain. Yeah, I just got home.
Oh, welcome back, dude.
And I was like, is he still streaming?
Yeah.
So.
Weirdly, it's like for 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to go back to work. I was like, yeah, I've worked ahead. I've worked ahead this week. Tomorrow, though, I'm probably going to skip lunch and do like a 1 to 5, Final Fantasy 16 stream, so I can keep making progress on that game, which I love it. It's fantastic. One second, Julie.
Anyway, like,
I don't know, but I don't think I've gone far enough. 1 second, Julie's calling.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
No worries.
Were you a Toonami anime nerd growing up? Oh man, I'm such a casual. Dude. Like, I know Toonami. I love anime. I don't watch a lot of shows though.
I was so upset, man.
Oh yeah.
I was so upset, dude. I was like, Tom, you're a badass. And then they brought him back with a cooler suit. So. Oh man, where's those ends? Those poles, man.
Yeah. You're trying to pull me into it.
Yeah, if you're far out, if you're not within melee range, they pull you in from like really far too. And it's really annoying. I hate those guys. I think it's like a fat one.
Going in the right direction. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Harry Rock. Yeah, some actions on a controller are so much easier. When they get this native controller support in the game, I'm going to be thrilled. Oh, interesting. Okay, so...
When is that? Did they say when that's going to launch? Or?
I think we'll start to hear about it. I'm hoping that we'll hear about it along the lines of the expansion.
Probably. It'll probably be an expansion feature.
Like, I don't think it's going to be required to have the expansion to have it, but it's that... It just seems like a natural...
It's going to be, like, launched, like, simultaneously. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Just have to wait. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's rocks to block the 3 geysers.
No, you got one. You got it already.
Got one. But, like, do I have to do all 3 individually?
Yes.
Then I have to wait till...
Carry rock. This a quest? This is a... What kind of quest is this? Isn't a story quest.
Yeah, it's part of the new seasonal story.
Okay,
I drop rock if I step in acid. Good to know.
That's not fun.
Oh, contraire.
Can you jump with it?
No. Which is
That's
good.
unfortunate.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's also more immersive that way. It's like,
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Was that rock like 300 pounds? At least?
yeah. Does it need me to do this now? Because now it's telling me to go over there. Alright.
Well, look at the quest. How many does this say you have completed?
It didn't really track all 3. I guess it's just a matter of being a part of it. I don't know. Contributing? It is what it is. I'm going to accept this.
Weird.
How do I drop the daggum rock? I step in acid, that's right. It won't drop the rock, come on! There it goes. Oh, skip the scorpion.
Whoa.
Yeah, sweet.
That's what weapons are you using? Life staff, obviously.
I'm playing. I was on my healer build because, dude, OPR it pops off now because it's cross server. So it's so nice. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I was just like, oh, I'll go play as a healer. So I've been having fun doing that, and I'll do more OPR now because I don't have to sit here and be like, oh, it could be 2 hours. Like, really? And then you're like, all right. By the time it pops off, it ends up being like, well, I guess I gotta go.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Right, dude. Oh, I'm still logged in. Okay.
Defeat the guardians in the egg chamber.
Oh no.
I guess they haven't spawned yet.
Not the egg chamber. Gross, dude.
This has to be the egg chamber.
Oh, looks like an egg chamber.
Yeah, this looks like an egg chamber. If I've ever seen an egg chamber in my life, this would be it. It has a giant egg in the center. Oh, here we go. Oh, these are PvPers.
And a bunch of other eggs on the outside. That
Can I
looks
interact with this?
Maybe it's a cooldown interaction? Like, if one person
There you
interacts
go.
with it, you have to wait? Or maybe you have to do something. There's no marker on it.
Yeah, no. There's not.
No, wait, I'm looking at your map, at your compass. Looks like it is. Yeah, no, you do have to interact with it, but I don't know what you have to do, or maybe it's just like an area that you have to be in.
Yeah, I think there's a certain enemy I have to kill.
Yeah. So what's the story right now?
So the guardians, these sandworms or these devourers, were once trained and helped basically lay low. The ancients couldn't control them, so they were used to fight back and defeat the ancients. And then they went dormant, and now essentially it's kind of like, let's bring back the sandworms and as allies. Otherwise, people are trying to find the eggs and destroy the eggs, and they're worried that like that's going to awaken all the eggs, and then essentially you'll see why they're called devourers, because it's like, you see, we already have that one big sandworm that's going around, so it's like, oh man.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Whoa. Yeah, here's the guy.
Whoa.
Yep, there we go. So, defeating him.
He runs fast.
Oh, and he gave me an obsidian gypsum. Perfect.
Cool.
Oh. Follow the wild man. Do not surrender the egg. Interesting. Meet with in New Course Sakana before returning the egg.
What, do people have link pearls now?
No, this is but good assessment. This is the kind of just like where, they kind of chime in and talk to your soul. So it's that kind of system.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Like, what's her face does.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, he's done me.
Big boy.
He's pissed. Oh, and there's another one. That's why it's always kind of fun to do these like on, or at least the launch week, because so many more people are also doing them. So it ends up being a safety in numbers kind of thing.
Yeah. No offense, but you're also very squishy.
I am squishy. 9 seconds until I can use my home teleport.
So the area that you're in, the acid pools, I have a love-hate relationship with that area.
Oh yeah.
I hate it because of the enemies sucking it. But it's a really good place for like loot and like farming stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah. I feel like I did that on purpose. It's like, hey, do you want a really cool area, but it's gonna like rip your dick off? Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna talk to this guy, and then I have to get back to the job, the real work.
The thing that allows you to live.
Yes.
That's fair. Not gonna lie. I don't even know how much dye I need.
Oh, here he is. I was like, he's around here.
Back from the pools of Orcus, I see. And judging by the look in your eye, I gather you've procured the egg as well. I don't have an offer of coin to persuade you, but I would appeal to your honor if you would hear me out.
Certainly.
I'm in no position to champion any moral code, but this new cult claiming to be the blood of the sands, they are mad and dangerous. You do realize what type of creature has been incubating in that egg for the last few millennia? That is correct. And you see the destruction wrought by Shah Neshen, yes? Imagine if there were hundreds of devourers here. This Malek and his cult, that is what they seek. To unleash this destructive force upon Eternum. I've no desire to get any more involved. This is not my fight. I'm simply suggesting you sell the egg to a sorcerer, or crack it open and make yourself a delicious breakfast. but do not give it to these fanatics.
We have enough time to go and, I guess, give the egg to these fanatics. Oh, it's Grace.
It's about time
Do you
our
get to
illustrious
fight the
leader
ancients?
came by for a visit. I was starting to worry you'd been eaten by a desert worm.
So the
These blood of
ancients,
Sand
if I
folks are
recall
a bit
correctly, the ancients are
agitated.
like the
They say
gods,
you've been more
basically,
trouble
right?
than help.
I don't know, man. Like, they have, like, insane power. But there are, like, there's others. I
Because, like,
guess you could...
humans still exist, but the ancients don't.
Right.
So the ancients are like god-like beings, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because then, like, you have Artemis. Like, we know of one. And
Well,
she's...
Artemis, yeah, is an ancient.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, and she's generic bad guy number one.
Generic. Well, less generic than... Why am I drawing a blank on her name? Isabel.
I find Isabel a more compelling villain.
Oh, I agree that she's compelling, but it's like in and of itself where this person's helping us, and then her evolution into all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's something actually more here. That's what I'm referring to. Isabel, I thought was a really interesting character once they really brought in the updated story elements. Because unless you're like going through and reading all of it, like you miss out on so much. But it's like, but her Isabel, like exploring Isabel's backstory is I think really, really compelling. There's a floating staff
Before you
next
go
to me.
all heroic on me and kill the deal, you've got to make sure you have the full story.
Thanks, Mr. Weebo.
I know someone
Weebo.
who can help us. A real knowledgeable lady I've been eyeing as a recruit for the Silver Crows. Rima Bahar. She's a minstrel of sorts, performed at taverns across Eternum for years. But she's not just a musician. They say her blade's as quick as her wits. And she's got a network. She knows things. My point exactly. You and me are still newcomers, and Xander, well, let's
It
just
will
say
indeed
he's
be
not
interesting.
exactly a font of knowledge.
What season 2 brings
Rima's
to the
already
table? I mean,
heard
is it
rumours of the
so?
Crows, of
Obviously,
course. So I took the
you're
liberty
hands-on
of
with the battle
sending.
pass.
She'll be performing at the
Is it
tavern
better
in
than
New
the previous
Corsica,
one,
as
or
I
is it roughly
understand.
the same?
I'd suggest you don't
It's
drag your
better.
feet.
You get
These
way
bar
more
types don't
things
stay
to
in one
do.
place for long.
You know,
Okay.
so it's like that's better. There's better adjustments. So it's overall like it's a good lesson. Is it what I need it to be? Not yet. Like there's no like player aptitude level, or there's no like season pass progress bar. And I even put in feedback today, like when you complete a stamp, but you can't use that stamp on the card, they should just have it autocomplete for experience or something like that. Like they should just.
I hate that.
It drives me nuts because it's just sitting there and you can't do anything.
Last season.
And you can't do anything with it. You can't even like say, all right, because it's going to constantly have that note that you need to use it.
Yeah, it stays in your note as a notification.
Yeah.
Little red
And
dot.
so just auto,
wait, so
even
now-
complete it for maybe even a little bit less. They're like, hey, auto completed. Hey, you did that thing that you completed and you got some seasonal experience for it, as opposed to
Is
like.
that what they did, or is that
No,
what
that's what I put in as feedback today on. Yeah, so I think season 2 is going. So, what season 2 is truly going to bring, Mr. Weeboko, and everybody listening, is hype. Because during season 2, we're going to get more of the expansion news, which season 2 will lead into the expansion. So what you'll see here is that people will be coming back. You'll get a lot more excitement. We've got the Summer Medley Fair going to be kicking back up again. And then we're going to have news, hype, and more going into what will be the expansion. And ideally, a lot of new features and content for people to enjoy. So that's, I think, the true strength of season 2. It offers new content. It offers the raid group, which for me, like if we're going to get on and play together, we've been doing I love running portals with you guys, but the biggest issue was, oh, there's 5 of us. Okay, now let's make a second party. Like now we can be like, all right, there's more than 5 of us. Now we're in a war band. Let's run around and, continue to do portals and things like that, where it feels more, fun for us to kind of be doing these things. So I think that's the true strength. The biggest content, the biggest features are going to be what come with the expansion. And along that line, you're going to see hype for the expansion build up where people can come and play the current season. So I think season 2 is going to see a lot of success. I think you're going to see a lot of activity. but I don't think season 2, like, I mean, it brought in the new trial and like aka the kind of, you know, the raid, but it's not like they want to eventually build the expeditions into the raid, you know, as well. So we're gonna get more of that down the road. But yeah, like I'm pretty pleased. The biggest quality of life feature is cross server stuff, and it's unfortunate. Like I would say that they should prioritize more cross server stuff with the expansion as opposed to waiting until the patch after the expansion. But that's you know, I don't envy the amount of work that's got to be done on that. But anyway, Yammer, do you got anything else that you want to say before I get back to work?
No.
Cool.
Just hope everyone enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. Be sure to hit that like button, and if you can, comment on the stream after it's archived and stuff, because that's a great way of YouTube enjoying the stuff, you know, saying like, hey, people are chatting on the live stream after the fact. So anyway, love you guys. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll actually see you guys tomorrow for some Final Fantasy 16, and we'll be doing some more New World stuff, obviously, throughout all of season 2. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up. Love you guys, and I will see you next time.